Oh, man. I don't know if I'm ready to do this right now. This could be really rough. And this is on, like, the easiest difficulty. And I'm still nervous.
This place. It feels like a prison.
That would explain the hefty magical lock on the outside.
But it's more than that. I have this feeling like something is waiting for us down here.
You've a knack for ominous statements, lad.
What kind of something?
I'm not sure. Something powerful.
Whatever you feel, boy, we will handle it. We have come this far, yes?
Yes, Father.
Yeah, about that. Oh, man. Alright, so what awaits us in that room straight ahead? In fact, you can see it. You can see the shadow of it, like the shape of it. What awaits us in this room up ahead are the toughest boss fights in this game. I'm not exaggerating. And I'm concerned I'm not leveled or geared enough for this. But I want to take a moment to show you guys what these are like. So if I have to do this multiple times because I'm not geared or leveled enough, I apologize in advance for the multiple attempts that this may take. Of course, that's nothing compared to the late game one. Oh, there it is. If you can't tell what that is, don't worry. We'll find out in just a bit.
A Valkyrie? Imprisoned? She actually did it.
A Valkyrie? But I thought they were just spirits.
Take caution, lads. A Valkyrie in the flesh. I can't think of a more formidable opponent.
She does not attack.
Does she even know we're here?
Prove your valor. Defeat a Valkyrie. Oh boy, I don't even know which one this is. See, each Valkyrie is different and has a different strategy, a different set of, like... You know how every boss in every video game has a certain kind of routine or phase? Anyone who's ever played World of Warcraft and done raids knows that each boss has a different set of phases where they will do this and they will do that. Yeah. There's well, let's try and do this one and you'll see what I mean. I have no rage. Oh, that's great. Oh boy! Ah! Ow! Yes, I do. Thank you. I know. Oh boy. Ah. I am so close to death. Oh!
Hang on!
Health stone.
Be okay. After it.
Oh, so close. Grab her! Yes! Oh. I got her. Oh, man. Oh, that was
You
close.
have freed me from my corrupted form. You have my eternal gratitude. But my sisters remain trapped as I was. Take my helm. Find them. Free them. The fate of the Valkyries rests on your shoulders.
Okay. Look at all the loot she
The
dropped.
fate of the Valkyries.
Sounds pretty important.
That's putting it mildly, lad.
What do you know of them?
A fair question, and yet not one easily answered. I know more than most, but much of their history is veiled in secrecy. My own experience with the Valkyries ends with my imprisonment.
You are avoiding the question, Head.
As I said, brother, it's complicated. I don't know why or how they become such wretched creatures, but perhaps if we can free more of them.
You want us to fight more of those things?
The fate of the Valkyries, lad. A more worthy endeavor there is not.
It will be dangerous.
Well, that hasn't stopped you before, eh? That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. Look at all the loot this one Valkyrie dropped. Asgardian steel. Upgrade pommels, talismans of the powers of the Valkyries. More Asgardian steel. Feathers of the Fallen Servant. Slightly increases max sprinting speed. Whew! Well, I had to use a resurrection stone, but we pulled it off. Just barely. And that's why I gave him that particular armor set, because you notice a couple times he threw out an extra health stone for me to pick up and use, right? My goodness. And that's just the first one, folks. I wonder if it shows here. Search for more Valkyries. Oh my goodness. Whew. My. If you guys think she was tough, just wait. We have several more equally tough, and of course, they're nothing compared to the last one. Which I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to show you guys, because I still haven't beaten her. I actually, hold on a second. This is bothering me. Because I realized that I wasn't doing something right. Okay. I forgot what the evade button was. You notice a couple times I wasn't getting out of the way. That's because I forgot what the button was. I forgot which button it was to be able to have him do that. Now I remember. Certainly would have made that fight a little easier, wouldn't it? Alright, so let's see. We're heading back to the Lake of Nine.
What now then? Maybe Freya ought to have a look at the boy.
No, I feel better now. I just needed to catch my breath. Where do we go next?
Well, now that we've got the Giant's Chisel, we need to learn the travel rune to Jotunheim, so we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak, and open realm travel to the land of the Giants.
You don't know it?
Alas, no. But the serpent did mention that the Giants had entrusted that secret to Tyr.
Isn't Tyr dead?
Aye, but his hidden vault is very much in reach. The doors are beneath his temple, submerged in the lake for generations until our snake friend shifted his weight. There we shall find the fabled Black Rune of Jotunheim.
We could also explore some more. We got that chisel now, and that vault isn't going anywhere. Seems a shame to waste the boat.
We shall see, boy.
I'm actually feeling more inclined to find that vault, more so than explore. Yes, we do have the chisel, but there are other reasons I have for wanting to continue the story instead of doing more exploration and side content stuff. Go to Tyr's Vault, which if you can't see it, I believe that's the door for it right there. Or maybe it's that door right there. Well, there's a magically sealed door right there, so maybe that's the one. We shall find... I think that's it, actually. Yep.
Ooh, Tyr's Vault is behind that magical lock. We're setting foot in Tyr's Vault. Another one of these. It's Tyr, but the middle panel is missing. Wait, I thought Tyr was a god, not a giant.
Aye, but he was loved by everyone, including the Giants. Other than me, he was the only one they gifted with their special sight. Hey, I wonder if the Giants left a triptych about me somewhere, too.
Huh.
Go ahead.
Actually, come look. Let me show you how to read this.
That is not necessary.
You've taught me so much. Let me teach you something.
Aww.
Atreus.
Come on. You already speak it. Learning to read won't be that hard.
I know how to read, boy. Just not this tongue.
You're halfway there already then. Okay. So the runes represent a lot of different things. Some gods, some animals.
Wait.
Some... Oh, am I going too fast? Sorry.
Not that. Do you smell something?
Yeah, I do. Smells like... rain?
Oh! Modi!
You ruined everything! I earned that fucking hammer! But now, everyone's gonna think I only got it because Magni's gone. It'll be a joke! But if I kill you, no one's gonna laugh at me. Oh, are you dumb? That your father's doing? Or did you get it from your mum? She's stupid and ugly.
Shut up!
Oh, you're a dead man.
About my mother.
Oh, it's true. but I'm gonna get to know you really well. You're gonna be my new brother. Right after I finish killing your father!
Oh boy!
Whoops. I think I broke him.
Okay, you know what? It's time to break you.
No. Stay back.
How about a little Spartan rage?
This isn't over!
Brother, the boy.
Atreus.
Atreus.
You have to get into Freya quickly. There's no other way.
Look at his face. Yeah, we're going straight to Freya. Let's go. Let's move. Ask Freya for help. Oh gosh. When was the last time Kratos really asked someone for help? Especially someone who he just found out is a god. Remember, he hates all gods.
Take the boat. Freya's isn't far.
And they didn't part with Freya on good terms. Gosh, he does not look good at all.
Odin's eye is on you, brother. Especially now that you've taken to killing his kin. Freya's forest is a blind spot for him. This is our smartest move. If anyone can heal him, it's her.
What is happening to him?
I've seen it in mortals. Some conflict of the mind expresses itself as an ailment of the body. Never in a god. But a god believing himself mortal. I can only imagine. We're almost there.
So by us keeping this a secret from him, we're the ones doing this to him. Okay, before we continue, I want to stress something here. The following sequence of events is some of my absolute favorite parts of this game. Just various different aspects of it, having to do with Kratos as a character, and just in how, just an aspect of just this as this game. And it means more if you are someone who is familiar with so much of what has happened in the previous games. Especially for Kratos. Because we know this guy. We've gone through a lot with him. We know him. So just keep that in mind as you watch the following sequence of events unfold.
Somebody just called the serpent.
I wonder who that could have been. Oh my gosh, Kratos is pacing. He is nervously pacing. Kratos is not someone who paces.
The fever burns hotter. He is shaking.
It's serious. We must hurry.
I'm trying. I'm moving as fast as I can go. As fast as it will let me.
Freya! Open the door! We need your help! Woman, do you hear me? It is urgent!
I'm still a god. Go away.
The boy has fallen ill! Freya! He is ill.
Inside. This is no ordinary illness. The boy's true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
I did this to him. Will you help me?
Gosh.
Of course.
He
There's a
sounds so
rare
desperate.
ingredient found only in Helheim. The keeper that protects the
Helheim.
I need its heart.
Hell,
The realm of the dead. Do you know it?
or this one.
It is a land of unyielding cold. Fires cannot burn there, and no magic in all the 9 realms can create a blaze. As for the dead, your frost axe will be useless. You'll need to find something else.
Then I must return home. Dig up a past I swore would stay buried.
Oh my
How you
gosh.
were before doesn't matter.
Oh gosh.
This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father. This rune opens the bridge to Helheim. When you are there, do not under any circumstances cross the bridge of the damned. There is no road back. Understand?
Boy,
Himalay. You must hurry. Through my garden there's a path leading to my boat. Take it. Return home. Dig up your past. Do whatever you need to do. Just bring me back the Bridgekeeper's heart. And your son may survive.
Freya. When last we spoke, I was...
No. You were right to distrust the word of a god. No need to explain. Not to me, not for that. I will keep him safe. That's a mother's promise.
Did you pay attention, like I asked you to, during that sequence? Kratos nervously pacing back and forth, worried about his son's health. Pleading with Freya to open the door to save his son's life. Apologizing. Willing to apologize to a god for how he behaved and talked to her the last time they met. Willing to entrust his son's life to her. And I don't know if you picked up on it, but when he said, dig up a past, he's referring to an old weapon that he used. And he swore he would never let them see the light of day ever again. But he is willing to bring them back to save his son's life. All in one sequence, one scene. And that's not even my favorite compared to what is coming up ahead.
Helheim of all places. You all right, brother?
I will do what I must. Leave me be.
As you wish.
there's another sequence that's about to happen that I want you guys to kind of pay attention to that you can interpret a number of different ways. For those of you who may not be picking up on it, he's implying that he's about to go retrieve the Blades of Chaos. You remember those, the very blades that were once burned into his flesh that he used to slaughter thousands of both guilty and innocent people. That he has looked at the bandages covering his arms throughout this game. Since the very beginning of this game, he looked at those bandages and remembered the burns on his arms. What used to be there. Those have caused so much devastation and damage. And he never wanted to see them again. And that's what we're about to go retrieve. Now watch this little bit right here. Now I'm sure that's perhaps Thor reacting to the news that his son is dead. But I'd like to think that is the world itself reacting to the realization that Kratos is about to go bring the Blades of Chaos back into this world after all that they have done. By his own hands, may I remind you. Just this solitary boat ride back to his home, his house where he's been keeping them. Can you imagine what's going through his mind during this time? Hello, Athena. Go away.
Athena. Get out of my head.
In case you're wondering, I don't think that's actually Athena. I think that's just a hallucination in his head. Because I think he suffers from a form of PTSD from all the things that he did long ago. And he's tried so desperately to leave in the past and forget about. But sometimes your past just can't help but haunt you. Uh-oh. Looks like we're being watched. Oh, gosh. I can't use my axe against these guys. What happens next is my favorite scene and moment in this entire game. And it's an emotional one. Again, I want you to pay attention to a number of things that takes place in this scene here. Of course they were buried down there. That's why he told Atreus to never go down there. I bet they still burn.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want. It changes nothing. Pretend to be everything you are not. Teacher, husband, father.
Watch it.
But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
I know.
Oh, Kratos.
But I am your monster no longer.
Yeah! And never come back.
All right, brother. Let's see what those blades can do.
I'll show you exactly what these can do, Mimir. Oh, it's like riding a bike. Woo! And in case you're wondering, yes, all the old combos from the previous games are here. Get over here! Yes, I do have that. Yes, I do.
I believe I see a door to the realm between realms over there, in your own front yard, no less. Take the shortcut back to the realm travel temple, then on to Helheim, yeah?
Before we continue, there's a couple of things I want to say about that scene, and why I love it so much. And it gets me emotional sometimes, just thinking about the symbolism in that scene, the significance. And again, I want to stress, this is more meaningful and emotional for players if you have gone through the previous games and know what happens and know what he does, what he has been through, what he's used those blades for, everything that he has gone through and done. Because that's what a lot of that is represented by those blades. And can you imagine the shame that he must feel? The embarrassment, the hatred towards himself. You heard him say it. He sees himself, when she said, "You'll always be a monster," and he said, "I know." He doesn't even deny it. He sees himself as a monster. And that says everything about why he's never told his son any of this. Anything about his past. He's terrified that his son would see him as a monster, but even more so that his son could end up being just as as awful of a monster as he was. And let's not kid ourselves. Kratos was terrible. He would kill innocents and he wouldn't even care back then, as long as it accomplished his goal. He even said in God of War 3 that the world could die for all he cared as long as he got to kill Zeus. That's the kind of person he was. Now, he's come a long way since then, as we have seen throughout this game. But can you imagine when he unveiled those blades and saw them? What he must have felt. The moment that he's feeling them, just thinking about what he used to do with these, how they were bonded to him, and the atrocities he committed with them. And I love that after that, his arms and hands just started to shake, like he was suffering a form of post-traumatic stress disorder. Just like, that's how it like negatively affects him. Like he suffers from that from time to time, and he had to try and ball his hands into a fist to try and get control of himself and his arms so he could be able to wield them and pick them up. The struggle that must be for him, not just in that moment, but probably on a daily basis for him. That's why he had them buried deep down under that house. I did love the line when he responded to Athena by saying, "I'm your monster, no longer." Because that was the way it was. Athena used him and pretty much would direct him, point him in a direction so he would go and destroy everything in his path. Pretty much manipulating him to be her own personal monster that she would unleash on everything else, since we found out that was her plan all along. So I love that he told her, "I may be a monster, but I'm your monster no longer." I just love that response. It's the direction, the shooting of that scene was phenomenal. And it's that scene alone that, to me, was a testament to why this is the game of the year for 2018, in my opinion. And I know there's plenty that share that opinion as well. Okay, so as you can see, we have the blades now as a separate category now. They have a separate set of grips there. Spartan's Heritage, of course. And here in the skills category, we now have a whole separate set of skills and such just for the blades. Melee combat while sprinting. Execute a powerful double slash that staggers enemies. I'll grab that. To perform a powerful attack that launches enemies into the air. I'll grab that. Elemental combat, because whereas the axe did a lot of frost and ice damage, the blades, as you saw them like just start to burn with fire during that cutscene, generate a lot of fire damage. Impale an enemy and yank them towards Kratos. Get over here! I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Get over here! Which I guess that's what we already have. Alright. So, yeah, for this time being, we don't have Atreus, so... Yeah... I have been kind of relying on him a bit. Now, you'll notice we also have some separate runics, but we don't have any yet. But don't worry, we'll find some. Because now the blades are back. And apparently we had this gateway here in front of our house this whole time. Gosh, just look at them. And you notice how chipped and kind of rusty they are? And yet, I see little red spots on it. Almost like it's still stained with the blood of all the people that he killed. I'm so glad the devs made this sequence happen. And it wasn't just a fan service thing. They made it work within the game to make it just feel even better and have a more impact, of a significant impact. So now we have these back in our arsenal.
Well, I'm pretty sure you weren't talking to me back there. Anything you'd like to get off your chest, brother? I can assure you I'm unsurpassed in keeping confidences. Well, you know where to find me. And for the record, I'd already guessed you were Greek. Athena? Dead giveaway.
Oh, Mimir. Can't get anything past you, can I? But yeah, this is why I want to continue the story instead of explore, because... let's be honest, I wanted the blades back. And they're gonna help out a lot going forward. Trust me on that. And by the way, in case you're wondering, no, I do not know which ones these are, because if you recall, we got a different set of blades in each game. We had the Blades of Chaos in the first game, and then we had a different set of blades in the second game, and then we had the Blades of Athena in the third game. So no, I do not know which ones these are. I'd like to think that maybe these are the original blades, and he just had them removed somehow. I don't know how, but maybe after he defeated Ares, they were no longer burned into his flesh, and he was able to remove them. I don't remember. I don't know. It's just something I like to think that would be the case, but I honestly don't know.
Hey! You reek of foreign magic! Sweet Nana's nethers. What are those? I've never seen the like. That's gotta be a family heirloom.
No. Nor will it ever be.
Son, my brother and me created Mjolnir for the big idiot. I know from quality. And them special.
Huh.
Hey, where's the little turd?
He has fallen ill.
No. What happened? Aesir?
No. The fault is mine. And my responsibility to make it right.
No. We all gotta take responsibility sometime. Huh?
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Say, what can I do to help him? I can do things. When I should tag along?
No.
Trust me, you don't want to go with me to hell.
That's enough.
All right. So where are you off to in such a hurry?
The realm of the dead.
Helheim? Shit, this is serious.
Yes, it is.
I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Thanks, Brock. He can strengthen the blades.
Don't worry, kids are tough. When I was his age, I cut my own head clean off. And I'm none the worse for wear.
Grips of the Forgotten Flame. So this is another Muspelheim item, but we need more Smoldering Ember in order to get it. And we need Chaos Flame in order to improve the Blades of Chaos. Just like how we needed the the frozen flame in order to improve the axe. Ah, that's right. I'll grab this even though we don't have Atreus to use it. So that's going to be a problem. Increases by... no. Okay, so they just increase stats. Alright. A World Serpent Scale. World Serpent Scale fragments. Interesting. Oh boy.
Now that Freya's given you the travel rune to Helheim, it should be unlocked on the table.
Yeah, I just had a funny thought. Who do you think has gone to hell more times? Kratos or Doom Guy? And who do you think is more used to it at this point? Thanks, Freya. All right. Helheim.
It's done. We really are doing this.
Yes, we are. Suddenly I have a sense of deja vu. Hi, Brock.
I'll be watching your back.
Yeah, thanks, Brock. So you remember how we went to Muspelheim and everything was like on fire? Notice here that everything is frozen.
Let me take this moment to tell you that what you are about to do is absolutely insane. Not even Odin can survive this cold. So, I hope those blades work.
Oh, trust me, Mimir. They work. They work more than you can imagine. So, welcome to hell. Little different from the one that we knew back in Greece. From the one that Hades ruled over. Yes, we will be delving into Helheim to try and save Atreus when we come back. With the Blades of Chaos in hand. Stay tuned.